So before we start, let me ask you a couple of questions. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the amount of stuff you own? Or maybe you are just tired of feeling tied down to your material possessions? Maybe low productivity? Or the absence of clarity and direction about your own life? Well, to be honest, that's mostly about me a couple of years back. And if it's very much look like yourself, then you might be interested in learning more about minimalism. Minimalism is a lifestyle that focuses on living with less and appreciating what you already have. It's all about creating a more meaningful and fulfilling life by letting go of the things that don't serve you. In this video, I'm going to share my journey into minimalism and how it has transformed my life. I'll also give you a couple of practical tips on how to get started and how to create a space that reflects your values and priorities. So if you're ready to simplify your life and create a space for what truly matters, then stick around. Like most people, I haven't been minimalist by default. I used to work 9 to 5, having a cluttered room with tons of unnecessary things. I had to make dull choices like choosing a new outfit every day, though most of my clothes didn't even match with each other. All those things felt like a burden to me, which only took my focus and energy, depriving me of clarity about my own life. To be honest, it took me long enough to remember, but I think it all started with my passion for photography at that time. I was wandering everywhere with my Fuji or phone, taking minimal shots of my city, suburban areas, people, animals, and everything that I could capture. I used to shoot things in a minimal style naively to escape from the cluttered world around me. At that time, I didn't even understand why I make photos like that. And one day I was reflecting on my life and I got this aha moment when I realized that I want to have the exact kind of vibe I capture, but in my life. It wasn't an instant change where I threw away everything I had and became a monk. It took me a couple of years to transition from a regular consumer to a mindful minimalist. But this journey was the most important in my life. So what actually influenced my understanding of minimalism and knowledge about it is this.
We spend so much time on the hunt, but nothing ever quite does it for us. And we get so wrapped up in the hunt that it kind of makes us miserable.
I was surfing the internet one day and discovered Minimalism, a documentary about the important things. Directed by the awesome Matt D'Avella, this film by Joshua Fields Milburn and Ryan Nicodemus opened my eyes. This documentary showcased people living without unnecessary possessions, embracing simplicity, utility, and elegance. Less is more became my mantra. So I dived into minimalism to understand why those people were so crazy happy about their lives. It turns out they just avoid the unnecessary. And you know what? When you concentrate on something that truly matters, that leads you to freedom because there are no distractions around. And I wanted to be a free man, so I decided to declutter my life, both physically and digitally. And the best part, I had a plan. So, if you're curious, you might want to take some notes. I wanted a fewer physical things and a clean, productive digital space. Why? Because with less, I'm more productive, less distracted, flexible, and free. I structured my life under this new philosophy according to the following categories: personal possessions, digital space, relationships, values, and plans, all now aligned with minimalism. And here are a couple of rules I implemented to improve my lifestyle in this direction. Start with your closet. Throw away old and bad quality things. Switch from paper to digital. Paper is a place to collect dust. Change your mindset and vocabulary. You are a new person now. Avoid impulse purchases. Be mindful of what you bring into your home. Be your authentic self. Don't follow the herd. Know yourself. Prioritize what matters. let's just stop here for now. At this point, you might start asking some questions. Who the hell is this dude giving us some piece of advice without even elaborating on them? But let me be completely honest with you. It's my secret plan on turning you into my dear subscriber. Because I plan to issue the full guide on how to become a minimalist step by step, elaborating on those points that I just enumerated, so make sure to be subscribed, otherwise you could miss some sauce. Becoming a minimalist helped me to live my best life. Within a couple of years after becoming a minimalist, I opened my remote digital business. I work out daily without being forced to, just because I love to. I learn new skills and new languages, travel the world, and have the most productive routine ever, at least most of the time. Give minimalism a try, and your life might change forever, like mine did. That's a wrap for today's video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, send it over to your friends, and subscribe for more content, because here we talk about how to live a happier, balanced, and wealthier life. Until next time, stay badass and keep it simple.